I want to talk about something that's been on my mind, and that is anxiety. And the last few days, I've really been thinking about it a lot. Like Monday, I was sick from work, and I was sitting at home all day, just trying to like get better and shit. And I've just been thinking about it a lot, and I've come to the conclusion that there's many different types of anxiety, as everybody knows, and everyone has their own ways of dealing with anxiety. A lot of people these days vape, something I definitely wouldn't promote. Smoke, drink. Everyone has their own different types of vices. Some people play video games, some people play sports, hang out with friends. There's all different ways to deal with anxieties. And, it's something that I've never really thought that I had, like to the extent that I do. And it comes in many different ways, shapes and sizes. For me, the anxiety that I have is like the anxiety to not do well in life and not be successful, and the sort of symptoms of this is just doing anything that's like not sort of productive, playing video games or just relaxing, watching Netflix series. All of those sort of things just make me like extremely anxious, and I just feel in myself like, wow, I'm doing something wrong, and that's something you don't want to deal with on a day-to-day basis. And which is why I force myself to go into like sort of self-improvement and doing sort of things that make myself feel better. But something that I reckon that's underrated for people with anxiety is just purely meditation. I think meditation can be a massive cure in terms of for anxiety in any sort of form. When I'm sitting there thinking like, wow, I need to be doing something, I shouldn't be doing this. I should get off Instagram, because it's just taking too much of my time. Like, I'm gonna be stuck where I am forever if I don't do this. Like, many different thoughts run through my head, like consistently, bang, bang, bang. They just go through, and it's sort of hard to put those off. But I think meditation, 100%, like, helps you sort of get to that place, like inner peace. I know it can be come across as quite like cliche, cringe, like, oh, meditation, that's fucking useless. Like, just sit there like, ooh, inner peace. Ooh, it does sound kind of cliche and cringe, and that's in my initial thought of it. But honestly, it is super effective in terms of like lowering stress, lowering anxiety. Like, if you just sit there, like if I just sit here right now and just you feel good, you let thoughts go out of your head. You sort of you get a different viewpoint on like what how you should view something, how you should look at something that you've done, how you should think or approach the thing that's in your head that's making you anxious, you know, how you should sort of think about it in a different light. And it can make a massive difference, if you're dealing with anxiety on a daily basis. I would suggest just try meditations. Do it multiple times a day if you need to. If it benefits your life, why not just pick it up. I just think that people need to view things in different ways, and in the rush of life, it's easy to just push things out the way and not give time to certain things, like your mental health, for example. And I think that everybody should focus more in depthly on this and try to be a mentally and physically healthier person, and it will just improve every aspect of your life. So it's just something to think about, to be honest.